So yeah, I'm Elliott. Nice to meet you. A little bit about myself. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. Got a girlfriend. They date each other too. I had too many kids. I run my own business. I'm a musical artist. I'm a rapper specifically. I write books. I write poetry. I'm a mixed martial artist. I spin fire when I get the chance, Poi. Like to play video games. I don't do that too much anymore, so you ain't gonna see me streaming that. But all the other shit, you might see a little here, might see a little there. I don't really know what the tone of this channel is gonna be. I know I'm gonna talk about shit that's important to me. Just keep it like that, keep it real. One of the biggest things I think the two biggest things on my mind lately is how the fuck I make my music career actually work, because in all reality, this is how I want to pay my bills, and goddamn, it's fucking hard to make money making music. I think a lot of that's my own self though. Like, I get told all the time, stop deleting songs. I'm a freestyle artist. I can drop something in 2 minutes. I can usually kill the whole beat. And if it's not perfect, I just fucking delete it. And I gotta stop doing that shit. I'm sabotaging myself. I don't even go to promoters to try and do shows. I've got fucking produced songs and I've never done a show. And it's not like I'm afraid to sing in front of people either. Like, I do karaoke. I will rap in front of anybody. I'm not afraid to be on a stage. I've got a good presence. Just never believed I could make money just walking up to somebody like, hey, you want me to do my rap music? Like, and I'm trying to do everything myself. Like, that's fucking hard. So I've been trying to, like, get more people on board. Start working with this homeboy. He does some music, a little bit here and there. Sounds like he might have some more local artists and some underground guys. I'm gonna try and link up with that crew. I got my boy Manu. He's making some sick beats. They're actually really complicated beats. I haven't nailed them yet. And again, it's probably being me overly critical of myself. And I gotta stop doing that. I just gotta put out and make content. So that's my goal. My goal to get to where I want to be is to make a crap ton of content. Just put up things on here as often as I can. I would like to be doing daily content. I do my own editing, my own post-production. I do all my own. I do everything, like everything. So it's kind of rough, but I'm working it out and getting new schedules in and trying to fit this all in here and there. Thank God I'm a freestyle artist, because shit, if I had to write these songs and take months to work on a song, I'd never get any content made. Oh, let's see. The other thing on our minds is, at least for our family, is the state of fucking everything. Like, whole world just seems to be going to hell in a handbag. And I'm gonna be honest, everybody seems like they're blaming everybody else. Like, if I was gonna look at this side truthfully, this whole Ukraine-Russia thing seems a lot like the Israel-Palestine thing. And what I mean by that is, depending on which side of the argument your alliances fall is just who you're going to view as the good guys and bad guys. It's not as clear cut here. It's really not at all. There's been disinformation from our media. There's disinformation from the Russian media. So they're both lying to their own people. It's fucking insane. The China stuff's going on. Like, it's looking like we might be at war with China and Russia and maybe even India, it seems like. Like, I was thinking that's how it was going to go. And now with India and Russia making these new oil deals, it's looking like that's how things might line up. And the food shortages and climate change. And in all reality, what I really think is going on is, I think climate change has just gotten a lot worse than everybody realizes. And I think the governments have to lie to us, because if they told us the truth, we'd all be terrified. So I've got plenty of food. I've got all the tools I need to start over, make shelter in the middle of nowhere. I mean, literally everything. I've been training on those skills too. I'll probably make some content about that kind of stuff, prepper videos and things. I might not do too many of those. I know you see the guns back here. They're not actually guns. Those are air rifles. This is a 50 caliber Samyang Dragon Claw. This one's a 22 caliber variable pump Benjamin. In the back, I've got a Ruger 22 spring rifle. I prefer the air rifles and pellet rifles for hunting just because, depending on the gun, they are on par with a firearm. Like this 50 cal back here, take out a bear, no problem. I would not be worried about shooting a big animal with this. It would definitely kill it. This thing's a beast. It's a 50 cal slug. It's going very fast. It's got a lot of energy. It's got a lot of knockdown power. Yeah, but what I think's really going on is I think the climate change is getting so bad that we don't have as much time left for modern society to even be feasible. I think they're scrambling and they think, oh, if we switch to electric vehicles, maybe we'll reverse it. That's not going to work. And we're doing that wrong too, by the way. Like, it blows my mind. Like, we all have perfectly good cars. We do. And in fact, transitioning to electrics, we can actually fix a lot of older cars that have bad engines. Now, just follow me here. If you have enough room, which if you strip out the engine and all the parts that go with that of a gasoline engine, you've got the room to put electric motors, and especially in trucks and older vehicles which were larger, you've got more room for battery banks. So maybe they won't be on par with Teslas for like, oh, I can go 300 fucking miles. But you know what? If we convert instead of throw all our fucking cars away and buy new cars, that's fucking idiotic. This is so stupid. Number one, it wastes resources. How much steel are we just going to let sit in scrapyards? And you're not going to tell me all those fluids that are sitting in these cars aren't going to eventually leak into the soil and poison all our fucking earth that we have to eat food out of? I'm not some hippie, but I do like my food to not be fucked up. Like, that's as simple as that is. Like, I don't want my food to be fucked up. So I don't want millions of cars just rusting and... yeah. So we can do it. There's current small businesses that do electric conversions, but they can't do it on the scale that's necessary. We need somebody like Ford, like GM, Chevy, fuck it, even Tesla. You know, if Elon really wanted to save the world, why doesn't he make a $20,000 option where you can buy a Tesla conversion and they convert your vehicle instead of having to buy a $60,000 car? So not only are you wasting the extra resources, you're creating a vehicle that's going to become waste. And literally, if it's got a straight frame and good brakes, should be pretty easy to convert to electric. Because if it can roll and stop, you just swap everything else. It's definitely doable. If we have the technology to fucking go to Mars and recolonize that and go into space, blah, 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 blah. You're telling me we don't have the fucking technology to convert every vehicle to electric? And then speaking of electric, why is that our holy fucking grail? Are we retarded? And sorry for using that word. I mean it not in the sense of a mentally handicapped person. I mean it in the actual Oxford English Dictionary sense as, are we operating under limited capacities? Because it is insane. We are so dependent on electricity to run everything. Why aren't we using mechanical energy? Why aren't we using heat energy, geothermal energy, other forms of energy? And I don't mean taking that energy and converting it into electricity to use. I mean, why aren't we harnessing that energy directly? Why aren't we smart enough to do that? You know, you heat something up, it glows, right? So just thought I had one time. What if you had a TV that ran on heat instead of electricity? So follow me here. You heat the TV up. The little whatever metal pin pricks glow really bright when they heat up. They all get different amounts of heat sent to them through something else that's not electricity. And they glow at different levels, each independently. And then there's filters in front that filter and change the color. So there's ways to change the light that you're seeing. You know, we have filters, we have lenses, we can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Basically what I'm saying is a fire emits light. So if we can harness the light emitted from a fire directly, we don't need electricity. For TVs at least, we could find a way to use heat or something else. And maybe that's a dumb idea, but it's just a small example of something I was thinking about one day. I was like, why don't we have things that don't use electricity? It's not that amazing. I mean, the Antikythera device was a computer that was completely mechanical and can still calculate stars accurately. Like, that's amazing. You know, maybe Egyptians had way better technology than us. I don't know. There's a few things. Maybe they were way healthier than us, so they were a lot stronger than us. What if your average person could lift hundreds of pounds easily, thousands of pounds easily, because they were eating healthier food and living healthy lives? And all those years of doing that, our people were top athletes that were all like power lifters. And maybe that's how they moved the bricks easier, because they, on average, could lift 2 to 3 times the amount we could. Or what if they just had better technology, but it didn't use fucking electricity, because electricity's stupid? Like, can we just not go back to normal things? Like, we make everything out of plastic. Plastic's in our blood. Plastic's in our ocean. Plastic's fucking everywhere. Why? It's so dumb. So, I think we need to attack climate change in a lot of different ways. We haven't been thinking out of the box as a society. I think it's gotten so bad, we're going to be forced to real soon. I think we're going to see catastrophic events that, please believe, the media is going to tell you. And I know this sounds like conspiracy bullshit. They're going to tell you, they're going to blame Putin. They're going to blame truckers stopping because of the gas. They're going to blame a lot of different things. The climate's different. Things are all going to change. We're not going to be able to grow food where we used to grow food. The kind of animals we used to raise, we might not be able to raise those animals anymore. We need to find an entirely new way of living, because we have crafted and created this hellhole. Now we've got to learn how to live in hell. So me and my family, we've been prepping. Personally, I'm waiting till the riots start. At least when the riots get close to me. When that starts happening, me and my family are out. Because I'll be honest with you, I've gone in the middle woods and camp. Yes, animals get curious. But if you don't show fear, like when a coyote or a wolf checks out your camp, if you're standing there with a hatchet and you smell like meat, you don't scared of it, and you're just thinking about, that thing gets close to me, I'm going to put this right in its skull. They can sense that. They know we're dangerous. They leave us alone. Unless they're really, really, really hungry. Then you got to fight anyways. But I can promise you, other people are going to be the most dangerous thing for you and your families to be around when the crisis starts. The United States of America has not been brought together. We were not crafted in a way where we became a homogenous community. We have been divided. Lines have been drawn. And when the crisis starts to hit from the climate, people are going to hurt each other. People are going to steal. So if you have a family, when the riots start, My recommendation is not to stay in your homes. Get your families out as quick as possible. Take your chance in the woods. Take your chance in the desert. Man is much more dangerous than any beast. And we're all about to see why. So I guess that's the end of this first video. Little introduction who I am. Couple topics. One kind of lighthearted, one really dark. Like, fuck, where did that shit go? You know what I mean? Like, but that's really been on my fucking mind, man. Like, I really think this whole world's going to hell. I really think we're all just a bunch of animals running from a fire in the forest. That kind of image. We just don't see the fire, and we don't realize the forest is the entire world. So, signing out.